Welcome to Blackpool. This is the Big Blue Hotel and we've checked in last night, stayed overnight, and this is the family room with the 5-foot bunk beds. So first impressions, hotel is absolutely amazing. I know it's in Blackpool, I know what everyone's thinking, it's going to be an absolute pit, but it is really not, it's genuinely really good. So quick room tour. So as you can see, we've got some nice coat hooks here with a nice little seasidey wave fashion. Room for bags, lots and lots of shelf space, lots of hanger space. Not that you're really going to need it here, but that's what it is. One of the best things about this hotel is, in fact, the tiny kids area right at the front here. So you're completely separated from parents down there, which means kids can sleep, parents can sleep, everyone's much happier. But not only that, it's really cool in here. It's really kind of cozy. As you can see, it's 5-foot bed, so big enough for most kind of younger kids. But they've also got a giant snakes and ladders board with magnetic bits and a big squishy dice to play with, which is awesome. And then there is also a TV for the small bed and a TV for the top bed. Small bed, I meant the lower bed. There is also a PlayStation 3, which you can rent games for, but it's a bit expensive. I think it's about £5. So if you've got any PS3 games, just bring them along and might keep them busy for half an hour. Each one's got its own light, and then the big light up here. What we found best was to leave this light on and everything else off. So with it being here, it didn't disturb the kids and it didn't disturb the adults. Absolutely brilliant. So into the bathroom, and hello. Bathroom, pretty standard, but you know, absolutely fine. The shower is absolutely fantastic. The water pressure on that is biblical. It's just phenomenal. It's one of the best showers I've had in such a long time. You obviously get all your normal toiletries that we've used and abused. The soap's really nice, actually. It doesn't have that much of a smell. Just smells like soap, but it feels really nice. There is the obligatory bottle opener because you're in Blackpool. And the extract fan does quite a decent job. There's loads of towels, to be honest. We had loads, and you can see the huge pile there. But obviously you can just ring reception if you want anything else. There is a fairly decent hairdryer. It's pretty small, but kind of works. Ironing board, ironing, iron. Doesn't really matter that it's out in the open. That's just kind of how it is. But, you know, not too fussed at all. So the aircon works really well. It's pretty warm at the minute. We're having a bit of a heat wave. So even though we're up to north in Blackpool, I know it's the wrong accent, I completely apologise. But even though we're up north and it is a little bit cooler, it is still hot outside. I caught the sun yesterday on the beach. Tea and coffee stuff. The tea and coffee is actually really nice. It's Yorkshire tea. It's some Colombian coffee. Really, really good. An old-fashioned phone from 1992, a load of stationery bits, TV, never even turned it on. I assume it's absolutely fine. We did turn the kids' TV on and it's full of Freeview, and unlike most hotels where you can't even get a signal on the Freeview, it worked really, really well. There is a nice little comfy chair there, and there was 2 chairs there. The bed is super huge, but it is actually 2 beds put together. You can just see the crease there, so just be aware that you might not be able to sleep quite in the middle. One annoying thing about this room is the fact that there isn't any USB plugs or charger points at the side of the bed, which means you sleep here and your phones have to go over here. Lots of plug sockets over here. That's not really where I want them. I want them over there. And then obviously the slow pan to reveal the absolute best thing about this hotel. The view. If you get a view on the Pleasure Beach side, it's phenomenal. We just booked a standard family room with 5-foot bunk beds, and there you go. There's the big one that just went by, and we managed to get top floor facing the park. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, that view is just incredible. They're just testing the rides at the moment because the park has not quite opened yet, but oh, I guess it has just opened. I suppose I need to wrap this up pretty quick and get going. Just I suppose a quick thing on parking. So when you arrive, you can check in from 3 o'clock. The parking is included for one night stay and you can park until 12 o'clock the next day. However, what you can do is you can ask at reception if they've got parking available for today. So we've done that and basically they've said yes. So we get to keep the car in the car park in the hotel at £10 a day. Absolutely brilliant. We booked so that we got park tickets included within the package. It just worked out so much cheaper that way. So well worth it. And we get our own dedicated entrance, which is right next to the hotel. Apparently, you go from here towards the next hotel down. There's a gap and some big white gates. Going through there, you get a little ticket to show your room number to prove that it's you. And then you can go in. I think that's open from 10 until 11. And then they also open it in the evening to come back in. But I believe that's only open 4 till 5. So with the park being open until 6, it's not going to be good for us. We're only staying for one night anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant, really. I'll be honest, we rocked up yesterday, had a full day on the beach, and then literally spent probably 4:30 until 6 when it closed, and I just pulled up a chair at the window and I just sat and watched coasters go around, take pictures. The teeny tiny train, and there's Icon. What a view. I mean, I thought the view in Phantasialand was great with, the view of Black Mamba, but this is just another level. Anyway, that's enough of me gassing. I need to get out into the Blackpool Pleasure Beach to experience it for the first time ever in my 42 years. I've just been so spoiled. All I did was go to Florida when I was a kid, like once or twice a year. So now I get to go and actually experience kind of like real parks in England for a change. If you could like the video or consider subscribing, that'd make a massive difference to me. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you out there.